Hello and welcome back to Theme Hospital. We are at level 7 here, in which we have to get a reputation of 600 plus $200,000 in the bank. So a little bit more stringent on the reputation and cash requirements this time, but we'll see how this goes. So we got 2 buildings at the start here, one small one up here and then a larger one down here, which can also be expanded, as you can see here. Now the thing is that there's a helipad here with fairly quick access to this small building, so maybe that's something I should take advantage of, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to start by building some rooms in this, the larger one of the buildings. Just going to go with the standard stuff, and there might be some new building or rooms rather that we start with here. Can have a quick look at that. Pretty standard stuff that we're starting with here. So I'm going to get some 4x4. Well, this may as well be a. Well, actually, I'm going to use that space for something different, I think. But general diagnosis room can go up here now, or maybe there would be better. I think I can fit a 5x5 room here. Or maybe not. Anyway. I'm sure we can utilize that space for something. Just don't know what just yet. Take a look at it. If we could try to put a psychiatric room. Well, yeah, it did fit. I just counted wrong there. So that's no problem at all. And well, I think I could put some toilets down over here. And so we'll have 4x5 toilet room, which should be plenty, I would expect. Okay, so I guess we can go with a pharmacy next, and I should have some space for a receptionist desk here, because I expect most of the patients to be coming in here, and not from one of those other sides. So maybe I should just put that down right away, so that I don't forget about it. We'll have the reception there, and we can put the pharmacy so that's just enough space here for people to walk through. Or can they actually walk through there? Well, I might have to move this desk a bit back, but it should be. That shouldn't be a problem. So maybe if I put that like there, and I noticed that I have very little time left because I didn't slow down the game. So we're going to do that and get these other rooms on the go. And watch research department could go down here, I suppose. And I can fit, well, not sure I'm utilizing the space here in the best way, but I think I should get a staff room in this building, and as well as the cardiogram, although I'm not sure if there is enough space for all of that. Then I can put the ward and the operating theatre over here. Okay, so I'm going to... I think it's most important to get the staff room down in this building, but that probably means we don't have room for the cardiogram here. So... the sign isn't... Maybe if I had put the cardiogram here instead and the pharmacy up here, that might have been more effective, but I'm not going to change that now, so it's just going to be the way it is. Get the staff room down here. No pool table this time. I'm sure that's okay. So I probably am not allowed to build a room here because it blocks the entrance to the expansion area there. Yeah, it's probably not going to work out, so I guess we'll have to put it... Well, I'm going to first put down the operating theatre and a ward in this building. It's a bit in the way there, but okay. Put it over here. Okay, that's pretty poor placement, so like that. And, okay, so I still have a little bit of time left, but I'm kind of running short on time here. So the operating theatre goes down here. Finally, I think, well, maybe I should skip the cardiogram for now and wait with building that until we expand it down here. I can also put the training room down in the expansion, because I don't think I'm going to need a training room right off the bat. So we'll start hiring some doctors, and this guy, well, he's both a surgeon and a scientist. The problem, oh, this guy has all three professions. But we've got quite a lot of surgeons, so I'm going to hire this guy as a researcher and a couple of surgeons. Maybe I should hire this guy. He's pretty neat to have all the specializations. I'm going to hire him as a surgeon, and I think I'm going to train him up later on to become a consultant so that he can train the other doctors. But I will need one more doctor. I think I can go with this guy, and that should be enough. Now I just need to hire the other staff, and I think I can do with just one really good handyman for now, and a couple nurses. Right, so I think we can speed up and open the hospital. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully we won't dip too low into our money reserves before we start generating some stable cash flow. That's kind of what happened in the last mission. I think I went a bit overboard at the start and hired too many doctors, some of which were just going to be training at the start. So I don't really need the training room this early because I have a decent enough access to doctors at the start, and I could hire even more, although I don't really need that. And as you can see, no patient. Oh, well, we got an emergency. That is something. One person with kidney beans. And I did forget something though. Ah, the benches. I'm going to need some benches and drinks machines and stuff like that. I just forgot, but it's no big deal because he only had one patient so far, and it's this guy who's going to get operated on pretty soon. As we have, well, at least one more patient moving in here. So a couple more benches, I guess they can go down there, and a couple of drinks machines, a couple of fire extinguishers, and well, some plants. Always nice. It seems like the emergency was handled just as it should be handled, that is, without any issues. And we got a small bonus for that, but a small bonus is still something we'll happily accept. Just need to find some space for this bar, so I guess over there is fine. And we do get a little bit more activity here.
We're sorry for the excessive heat.
So we got some malfunctioning boiler rooms or heaters. So the hospital is really warm. It's stuck at maximum heat. So that's probably not going to be too comfortable. And we discovered a new condition, which is broken wind. I don't think we have had broken wind before, but the course anyway is using using a gymnasium treadmill after a meal. Well, maybe we've seen that before. I'm not completely sure, but anyway, didn't sound like too serious a disease, although I suppose you could still die from it in this game. So we also have sweaty palms, and the cause of which is fear of job interviews. Oh, symptoms: handshakes with patients are like grabbing a recently submerged sponge. Kira, a psychiatrist must talk the patient out of this made-up disease. Yeah, indeed. That sounds like the proper treatment for that disease. So let's have a look at how much this expansion is going to cost, and it's quite a bit, although it is a fairly big expansion, but it is going to cost more than $13,000. We do have some more space up here though that we could use for something. We could put a cardiogram there, as well as a training room, but I'm not going to do that now because we don't need it. And King Bernard again wants to visit our hospital. How very nice. So, one thing that kind of irritates me is that the edge of the map is right up here, so I can't really move the camera up there. That's just me complaining because there isn't a lot going on in the hospital at the moment, and that means we can speed up even more. So we have a couple of more diseases discovered. Spare ribs, we're familiar with that one. Also heat piles, another familiar disease. And we now have a lot of doctors hanging out in the staff room and no one actually treating any patients. I'm going to hire at least one additional doctor, although look at this, everyone is just... yeah. Everyone is gathered inside the staff room, pretty much, and there's no one working. We have people waiting for operations and you just lounge about. Uncommon cold. And some doctors are starting to get unhappy, so I'm going to give them a small bonus. The rest of the staff, well, this nurse could use a bonus as well, but the rest of them are pretty happy. And we got a couple, well, we got one guy waiting for the ward and then another guy waiting for the operating theatre. So, I guess I'm forced to hire, well, there's no surgeon available at the moment. So, I'm going to forcibly pick you up and get you in there, and then you can go as well. So, I just told you to move over there, but I guess, yeah, he's probably too tired to operate now. Or, well, maybe I picked up the wrong doctor. I was supposed to pick up this guy, yeah, this guy is the surgeon, this other guy I picked up is just a sort of regular doctor with no discerning qualities. Well, they didn't destroy anything, so I guess we're fine for now. And an emergency. 11 people with invisibility. I guess the benefit of having a pharmacy would have really shown itself. Having a pharmacy up in this building, I mean. But I'm going to accept it. And... yep, the nurse moved over to the pharmacy as she should, and we got a ton of invisible people moving into the hospital. But I'm fairly confident we can handle all of them. Well, that is going on. I guess the money situation isn't the best, but it could have been worse as well. We got some reserves, and but you haven't really made any significant amounts of money yet. So that is going to take some time. We got a patient who we have been able to diagnose. I'm just going to send the patient home. Yeah, he had a cast on his leg, which means that we will need, what's it called again? The room that removes bandages and stuff like that. We do have the slack tongue clinic though, which we should certainly build. So I think we have cured all of the invisibility patients, so I didn't see any bonus moving here, although I guess we received the bonus because we now have $26,000, which is a lot more than we had previously. So I told a patient to wait for more diagnosis apparatuses to be built, and I think you can comfortably start expanding into this area now. So I'm going to put a cardiogram here. We're going to need a few benches for this, and a drinks machine, maybe a fire extinguisher as well. And we do have an unhappy doctor who's going to get a bonus. I think we might need another doctor. Guess this guy is as good as any. And it's a small queue. Well, it's just one person currently waiting, but I guess the GP's office is the most busy room we have at the moment. Well, apart from the staff room, of course. The staff room is by far the most busiest room in the hospital. Oh well. So we got another condition: unexpected swelling. Don't think we've accounted that before either, but I'm not sure. Don't really know what the cure for that is. I guess we'll find out. And I think we'll have to send another patient home here. Oh, we don't really have to send him home. We do have a slack tongue clinic. We should be able to operate that home. Don't know why. Oh well. I think we're going to get a training room now. Start thinking about training some doctors to become better doctors. And also, let me just invite Councillor Crawford POs before I build the training room, which will go down here, I guess. And it's going to be a fairly large training room as well. Probably much bigger than we really need. But that will have to do. Oh, this poor guy is just going to be sitting. The poor guy sitting in this chair is just going to be staring into the bookcase, but I don't really care. Oh, I misclicked and fired our handyman. I wasn't supposed to do that, but okay. Where is our second surgeon? He's over here. I really need to get more surgeons. It's pretty bad at the moment. I just have 2 surgeons, I think, and that's not really enough. We really should have 3 of them, at the very least, so that we have 1 as a backup. And this patient, I'm going to send home. He's bald, and we can't cure baldness yet, I think. Nope. Do have the fracture clinic. Maybe I should build that up here, so I have gather a few more treatment rooms up here. That could be useful. Considering that it's so close to the helipad. Now I do want to find one of our consultants, and he's going to start training some of the other doctors. So where was he? This guy? Oh, yeah. And we gotta hand out some bonuses. So, this guy, although he's going to teach our surgeon up here who has all the professions. Not because he needs to be a psychiatrist, because he already is, but I want him to become an excellent teacher who's going to teach other doctors. Just need to finish this operation, which he has right now, so he can move down here and start learning. So we have another patient that we can't cure. And why? Why are we unable to operate the slack tongue clinic? I have the building, I don't know why I can't cure those patients. It really doesn't make any sense. Oh well, at least we are doing well in the money department, and our reputation is at 550, which is okay. Still need to get to 600, but I think you can do that without too much trouble. So I can put an X-ray room down here as well. I'm going to... This is going to be... be the place for a few additional diagnosis rooms. Oh, I got too much stuff going on. I'm gonna have to cancel that. Jesus Christ. Okay, so bloaty head. Okay, we can cure that, no problem. Gut rots and king complex. Okay. So now I can finally put down the X-ray room. And I don't really need... Well, I may as well use all the space there. Why not? The X-ray room takes quite a bit of space anyway. It's always a hassle to fit all the stuff inside the 5x5 X-ray room, but with another row of spaces it should be a problem, and it wasn't. So, yeah, get over to the inflator room, please. Someone, just, I'm going to, okay, cut with it, thank you. So, how is the training here, Andre? He is steadily improving his skills, while there is a small queue in the operating theatre. So I'm going to hire another surgeon. No new buildings just yet, and we did get a full bonus from curing all those bloated head people. And I may as well have a quick look at the additional requirements for the mission. We need to cure 350 people, hospital worth of 160,000, reputation of 600, which yeah, almost accomplished already, and then 200,000 cash balance, which we are still far away from, but I'm confident we can get to that. And I'll have to send another patient home. I'm not sure why you couldn't cure her, but you just couldn't. So how big is the queue here now? 4 people? No, it's not critical just yet, although I may have to consider building another GP's office soon. I think I'm going to need another handyman as well, because I can see quite a bit of garbage and vomits around the place. So we just have one handyman, and it's kind of hard for him to keep up with everything. Especially now that we have earthquakes as well, which is going to damage our equipment. So our doctor, who was sitting as a student here, has taken a break, it seems. Well, actually no, he's become a consultant, so this guy is going to go over there, and this guy is going to start teaching. So this guy is now a consultant, and he has got all the specializations. So he's going to be an excellent teacher. And we do have 12 people with sweaty palms who's going to be using the psychiatric room, I believe. So I'm going to have to get a good psychiatrist over there. Let me see, I think this guy, yeah, this guy's a really good psychiatrist, so he's going to handle this situation. As you get a ton of people coming in here. And the queue is kind of starting to build up outside the GP's office. So, to ease the burden on our one GP's office. I'm going to build another one over here. Because our hospital is starting to fill up. And I need to speed down a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, our hospital suddenly got quite crowded. I didn't see that coming. I think I'm going to need another doctor. Yes. Got some new diseases. Baldness is one of them. And then slack tongue. Oh yeah, we can finally cure slack tongue patients. This guy with baldness is going to the research department. We can't build the baldness or the hair, whatever it is, room just yet. But we can always send them to the research department instead. And I'm going to need some more benches to go down here. So we have split the load on the GP's office between these two rooms. So that should be fine, and it doesn't look like our hospital is as crowded as it was just a moment ago. Saying that, this machine almost is destroyed, but our handman is on the task and fixing that. And I think I'm going to need another handman. They have a lot to do. This guy's just slacking off. But I guess maybe this guy should focus on collecting garbage and cleaning up. No new rooms as of this moment. Oh, to give him a raise. And serious radiation. Okay. So he can go to the research department, so he'll figure out how to cure him. That's actually a bad disease, so unlike some of the others that you encounter in this game. No, not that serious radiation is a disease in of itself, it's just bad. Alright, it's time to just gonna hand out some bonuses here and there to keep my staff happy. And this guy is going to need a raise, and this guy is going to need a bonus. And we are doing pretty well. We have almost $70,000. This patient is going to go home. Even though we do have a fracture clinic, which was what we needed, we can't use it yet, unfortunately. And that's just how this game works. So we got 9 people with unexpected swelling, so yeah, I'm going to accept them, why not? I'm sure we can cure all of them. Now, this patient is also going to be sent home. Yeah, he was another guy with a cast on his leg. And again, we couldn't figure out how to cure him. And, oh my, all of those... Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, it is bad. All of these emergency patients are waiting for an operation, and we have a surgeon slacking off here. You can't be doing that now. I'm going to... Oh, come on now. Have a bonus, son. Start working here. So, operations take quite a bit of time to complete, and we have a lot of people puking on the floor here, which is not good either. Yeah. This hospital isn't looking the greatest at the moment. Oh, look at this. What have we done? What have you done to my hospital floor? You just rummage around the building, puking everywhere on the floor. Couldn't you do that in the toilet instead? Oh well. Now I'll just have to hope that these guys are going to cure these people in time, and I'm not entirely convinced that they will be able to do that, because one of the surgeons are really bad. This guy, he should go back into training really. It's just a substitute surgeon that I hired because I desperately needed a substitute at some point. So this guy with serious radiation, he can't go to the research department. I don't know why. Do I have a new building though? That's the question. Maybe I do. Yeah, decontamination. Oh, and it cost $15,000. But we do need it, so I'm going to put it down over here. Well, actually, no. I'm going to build it up here. And oh, look at this queue. Look at all the people waiting for an operation. This is a disaster. And where is our other surgeon? Oh. Yeah, this isn't going well at all. It doesn't look like it's almost impossible. Yeah, I'm going to need a bit more space for that really. But this really, this is terrible. This is going to potentially ruin my reputation. I can't get these patients cured. But I guess it's my fault for not training my doctors to be good enough. So this guy is going to get raised even though he's been a terrible doctor. So, and where is our... So this guy's a consultant, so he can... Yeah. I guess we have our best surgeon on the job here. Yep. So he had to go away from teaching and over here to help out, but we got 4 patients. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even know that I'd ceased required operations either. Question is, how bad is our reputation going to be when these guys can't get cured? Yeah, well, 30 is not that bad. Got an epidemic and I'm going to take the fine because I do have the money I need and I don't want to take any chances. So, yeah, this guy is going to go into training. Meanwhile, now the operating theatre is actually working just fine. It's just that it wasn't when I needed it the most. And that's a big problem. It set me back quite a bit by pulling down my reputation, and this patient is just gonna have to be sent home. I got no new clinics, although I do have a scanner. And we have another emergency. Oh, and I can't accept that from... Ah, yeah, that's really annoying. I'm gonna have to slow down this. This is... Yeah, I was... Oh... I didn't even realize I had the speed cranked up to max. So now I'm gonna have to deal with this epidemic. Okay. Guess we'll have to do what we'll have to do. Even though I don't really know exactly how the epidemic stuff works. I think I just need to cure them all successfully. Another doctor is going to be hired and go straight into training. Everyone else, I'm pretty happy there. So we do have a decent amount of money, and well, our reputation is kind of recovering. A bit slowly, but that's just how it is.
Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please.
What does this even do? I don't know. Oh well. This timer is almost running out now, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do well or going to do terribly. New condition boldness. I can't send him to the research department. I guess I'm gonna unlock the hair restoration clinic. So I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, there we go. Hair restoration. I need to get that built. Okay. I'm gonna have to give him a raise. Come on now. There we go. Not a raise, but a bonus at least. Some of these other guys are going to need raises. Oh yeah, the health inspector did not discover anything, and I got a compensation of $12,418. I guess it's the risk of not saying anything about the epidemic and just accepting the fine is okay, at least at this stage. It's just that well, most of the time I don't want to accept that risk. So I'm going to need a teacher for these guys. No point in having their time wasted there. This guy is going to go back and teach these doctors. This guy is almost a consultant though. He's going to need a bonus as well. Some other staff that are unhappy as well. We'll have to deal with that. Reputation is still not above 500 again. So that's not ideal. But we are recovering. We are doing better now. No new rooms. I have no problem going to get any more rooms in this mission. So the decontamination room is kind of the new room for this mission. Going to need a few more benches, I think. Maybe 8 of them. And let's see well, King Complex. That shouldn't be a problem. We just need to get the we need to get a psychiatrist. So where can we get one? Come on. There has to be a psychiatrist somewhere. This guy? Yeah. He is going to handle it. There is no queue in the operating theatre either, but there is quite a queue in the ward. I don't know why. I mean, there's plenty of beds there. Couldn't they just lie down? What else are they doing in there anyway? Right. So we have almost passed $100,000. And these King Complex Elvis guys are getting cured relatively smoothly. That should net us a bit more money and reputation, which is good. I think reputation is what's mainly holding us back now, but it is slowly but steadily climbing. Right, so is there anything I should do now? Don't have any rooms to build, really? Maybe I should just... Well, no, I'm going to save money. I'm not going to build any excessive mounting rooms. I'm not going to build toilets down here and stuff like that. No staff rooms either. They'll have to do with their one staff room. I'm just going to save up the money and try to see if I can't get this mission completed. Serious radiation patients. Oh, I can't check the queue outside here. Not sure if they're probably waiting for the ward, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, I'm just going to accept it. So this doctor is going to handle the radiation patients. And I don't know why there is such a queue here. I suspect that something is not quite right with that room. So I'm going to hire a new nurse and see if that solves anything. Why is this going on? Why aren't anyone moving in here? Okay, I'm going to see if there's something. How do you edit rooms again? I mean, why aren't people using the ward? What's going on? I don't know how I suspect that something might be wrong with the door or something, but I can't even edit it. I'm not sure why that is. Gallstones, never heard of. Well, actually, I think I've heard of. I think that disease came up here at some point. But you can't cure him, so I'm going to send him home. Meanwhile, I'll try to struggle with editing. Okay, I think I'm going to have to remove the nurse here first, and then I'll see if I can. Okay, there we go. I think something is terribly wrong with again, I think that's a bug I encountered before or something similar to it, and now we have a ton of people who have no room to go to, but to now. So get on it, and now we suddenly have people moving in there, finally! This guy dying is gonna have to be first in the queue here. That's an annoying bug, but at least we picked up on it and sorted it out. But I guess it's been like that all the time. So it may have been, it may have cost the lives of a few patients without us noticing it. Right. Unhappy doctor. No, handyman, I mean. The staff is pretty happy, and we have a ton of money. Almost reached our money requirements, though we still have 130 patients to cure, and also need to up our reputation by 36, which is not bad. I think it's just a matter of time before we have managed to succeed on all those points. Although things aren't operating optimally, I think. Maybe I should hire another doctor. This guy, maybe. He is pretty bad. He can become a good doctor with a sufficient amount of training. So I wanted to see if I could find our master doctor who's a consultant and specializes in everything. I'm not sure where that guy is gone to. I can't find him anywhere. Oh, no, it's not that guy. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. So, we now have reached our money goal and almost our reputation goal as well. Patients cured. We are at 242, so we still got more than 100 patients to cure. So that is going to be the last of the obstacles or milestones you have to achieve there. Still not sure whether that's special doctoral hours as well. Oh, you gotta handle some bonuses out. Maybe well, it's this guy, isn't it? It's very tired, so. I do think he makes a ton of money though. I can't see him anywhere. Oh, epidemic. Come on. Okay. I'm going to take the fine. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. That hurt our reputation more than expected. Although we almost are back at 600 now. So, it's not too bad. Again, I'm going to need quite a few more patients to cure before we can achieve our goals anyway. So that is currently the limiting factor. And since we now have more than enough money here, we can build another staff room. We can build it a bit more extravagant than earlier. And this time we are going to have a pool table in there. And a TV and a video game and stuff like that, so that the doctors working in this area doesn't have to go all the way up here to get a rest. And don't forget the radiators. Alright, so anything else that I need to attend to? Well, there isn't a lot of things coming to mind now. Yeah. The hospital is more or less running itself now. So usually when I say that, something bad happens, but we'll see. Emergency. 3 people with gallstones, which I'm going to accept. They need, they are getting treated in operating theatre. 302 patients cured, so just 48 left. I'm charging too little for general practice apparently, but I'm raking in cash, so I see no need to raise my prices. Oh, we do have a new machine actually. Blood machine. I didn't think we would have any more rooms for this mission. Okay, gut rots. Well, we can take the reputation hit. We are still above 600. And we have plenty of cash. Okay, so blood machine will be that there. Not sure what it does really. But maybe it does some blood tests. I don't know. It looks like kind of a sort of, I don't know what that looks like. Seems like a hugely excessive machine. But oh well. It's a diagnosis tool. So it certainly doesn't hurt to have it. Right, so let's have a look at our staff, and everyone seems to be happy with enough. As for patients cured, 337, so we're almost at our target. And we can take that fine as well. We are still oh no, we dipped slightly below 600, although we have already recovered. Almost accomplished our patients cured goal. And we got so much cash there, and I really don't have anything to spend on. Right, so this is going to get a bonus, and this doctor is going to get a rise. Emergency, 8 people with King Complex, why not? Yeah, I'm really just speeding through time now because I think I've accomplished all the goals right now. Oh no, actually my hospital worth isn't that good, but I'm sure we can find a simple way to improve that. We could, for example, what should I actually do? If I built maybe another general diagnosis room somewhere here. And well, actually, this isn't the best way to raise hospital worth. It's much better to just buy another building. And let's have a look now. And well, still got a little bit more, so why not buy another building as well? And there we go. Now we definitely should have. Yeah, there we go. We have accomplished all goals now. So we may as well speed up and wait for the mission accomplished telegram to come in and confirm our success here. Yeah, I'm going to take the fine. I can't be bothered with that now. We've got plenty of repetition money. 394 patients cured. I guess I'll have to wait until year end before we can complete the mission. But it is completed. We have, at the moment, completed all of our victory criteria. So we do have a few queues here, and we may as well spend some time trying to sort this out. Or maybe not, it's not too bad. So I guess we could use another handyman. Maybe another doctor as well. I don't think we need another nurse really. We do need to wait though. Consumable without. Oh, well, there we go. So 1st of October we accomplished the mission. And we can move on to the next level. But that is going to be it for this episode of Theme Hospital. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.